is you do you. Okay, so as you may have been able, what am I doing? As you may have been able to tell from the title of this video, which is down there, not up here, I don't know what I'm doing. This video is a rant. It is rant week, so this will be me talking with as little editing as I can possibly do, and it's about being yourself, as you can also tell from the title of this video. So, get ready to hear me complain for a while. So the reason I chose this to rant about is because it's that piece of advice we always hear, to be yourself, whatever that means. And then, like, sometimes when we are ourselves, it doesn't end up as well as the advice says it should be. So that's what I'm kind of complaining about. So I would say being yourself is just doing what you want with your life. And sometimes it's hard to figure out what that really is, because sometimes, like in school especially, like, because I don't know what everything's like when you're grown up, but at our age, sometimes you don't know who you really are yet. So being yourself could be, any number of things. It could be that huge sports fan you are. It could be the funny person. It could be the nice, caring person, or the person who doesn't care about anyone else at all. Like, you can be all of those things or none of those things, and it could be hard to figure out which one's really you. But I don't know, is this advice? I don't know. But what I would say is, if trying to figure out which one of those things you are, is to try all of them, and whichever one doesn't feel like you're lying about who you are, that sounds a little weird, is probably who you are. And the other thing about being yourself is not to care about what people think of yourself. So if you are the person that wears all black all the time and doesn't really like other people, that's who you are. People who try to change that don't understand people. Like, I think that's one thing you're supposed to learn when you grow up, is you can, like, try to change what people think or what people do, but you won't actually change people. Wow, this just got deep. I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say the advice that everyone hates. I'm going to say, be yourself, because once you figure it out, and yes, that probably will take a while, and it'll probably take some people not liking what you do with yourself, or even you not liking what you do with yourself. Once you figure that out, you kind of know what you're doing or what you want to do with your life. But even then, it's okay if you don't. So I guess that's my advice to all the watchers, because I have no idea what kind of people watch these things. But if you are watching this because you like our videos, then thank you for being yourself and doing that. And if you don't like these videos because that's not who you are, then that's okay too. It's just all about... I feel like I'm not making eye contact enough. Okay, here we go. It's just about... It's about who you are. And like I said, that's not an easy thing to figure out. Because I would say it's not who you are, but who are you? You are what your actions and words say about you, which is whoever you want to be inside. So, if you don't know, who are you? Try to write out your name. And who you are isn't what other people think that name means. It's what you think that name means. When I think of myself, I think of that smart, sarcastic, super happy. Well, I don't know, super happy. I feel happy compared to a lot of people, like I'm optimistic. That's what I think when I write out my name. But what other people think might be a little different, and that's cool. That's fine, because it's who I want to think of myself as, and whatever the hell other people think, that's their problem. Because the right way to think about who a person is what they think of themselves. So if someone is thinking that you're a bitch, that's still their problem, not your problem. Like, I'm not advocating being rude. I'm just saying, like, sometimes it's the best to just not give a damn. I have no idea where I'm going with this. Like I said, it's a rant. I keep looking up at my bookshelf. I'm really sorry. I should really be looking at you guys. So, I guess in conclusion, be who you want to be, no matter how hard that takes. Because in the end, that person that you want to be will always be changing. So you'll always be figuring it out. Which kind of sucks, but it's also kind of cool. Because you can define yourself as many things as you want to be defined as. So you could try looking up yourself in a dictionary, but in the end, yourself is in here and in here. Hope this helped or something. Hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you next week. Remember, that advice may be crappy, but sometimes it's good to remember to be yourself.